Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
Lago Figs.
Chamba.
796.
and you're watching another episode of Chatmigos.
Assemble!
All right, awesome. Before we even get started here, I want to thank you guys so much. Like, you guys are awesome. As many may know, the doggy, he had some issues last week and you guys held it down. So I want to thank you guys so much. Like, you guys are amazing. You did a great job. Lago, you killed it, man. You killed it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've been trained well.
Yeah.
Oh, wise one.
And in case anybody wanted to know, Brooks is feeling much better. He's back to his normal self again. So all is well. He is good to go. But, Lago, how are you, sir?
Good, chilling. Opened up Magneto, so pretty excited. Love the way it looks. And
Heck yeah.
I'm totally not holding it the whole time. You know, it's just
That's
standing
fine.
there.
No, it looks like you just...
No, not me. It's just standing perfectly. This cape is not heavy as hell. No way.
And then I wanted to give another shout out to my very wonderful wife. It is her birthday today.
Oh, wow.
She is 29 years old today. Wow.
Nice.
Wicked.
So happy birthday, Kelly. And yes, Chamba, how are you, sir?
Feeling a little sick, but you know, we're gonna talk toys, so
no.
that's gonna be pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Drink plenty of plenty of fluids and take vitamin
yeah,
C.
I'm doing that. I'm doing as much as I can.
There you go.
We'll see how long
There
it
you
lasts.
go. All right. And Mario, how are you?
I'm good. A little tired, but I'm glad to talk toys. We got some good news. I guess for some, yeah, but excited to talk toys.
Yeah, heck yeah. We also have a very, very, very great show today. We've got even a more wonderful guest. I'd like to introduce the one and only Tom Iavawatu. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey guys, thank you very much for having me.
Welcome.
How are you?
Doing all right, in the sea of toys. I got my pile of loot in today, so have a lot of stuff to open up after work tonight. So I'm excited for that. Otherwise, pretty good.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, before we move any further here, I want to thank you for taking the time out to come hang out with us today, man. Greatly
Anytime.
appreciate it.
Thank you for asking me on.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. So for the people who may not know who you are and what you do, you want to break that down for everyone real quick, sir?
Sure. I have an Instagram page. I'm also on Twitter, but I don't post there as often. It's all at Iavawatu, which is, I'm always bad at this. It's like right there. Basically, I do some toy photography, but really it's basic photography, but I do like a lot of edits. I do Photoshop edits. So it's more, I focus on that. I'm a designer by day, so I use those skills to power up my toy photography stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Photo manipulation.
Yes.
I've mentioned before a lot of the times especially when you do like the Marvel shots, like they're very reminiscent of the old Marvel Masterpiece cards. Like,
Thank you. Yes, that was a huge inspiration of my childhood. The Hildebrands are a major favorite for me. You probably see that same cool and warm color combination in like 90% of my pictures. That's all from them. Yeah, I loved those Masterpiece cards.
it shows. It definitely shows. Like, it's like you look at your images or your pics and whatnot. It's like, oh yeah, no, you could tell this guy, he liked Marvel Masterpiece for sure.
Thank you very much.
And they look great, man. They look great. I'm a huge fan of your photography, man. Like you do killer stuff. I love it every
Appreciate
time.
that, Kenny. Thank you so much.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and move it along here, and let's check in with our wonderful Chatmigos here. Oh, I wanted to mention real quick before we move on, I did a super fun stream with the Sentinels on Saturday. We talked X-Men 97. If you haven't had a chance to go check that out, please go check that out, because there's some killer takeaways in there, like Alpha Flight sucks, where is Shaman, and Chuck want uppies. So if you want to know what those three terms mean, go check that stream out. It was a blast. Like, we had it was myself, Jay Shaw, Machu, customs by Machu. So it was 2 Sentinels and 2 Machus in one stream, and Posable Productions was on there as well, Brandon. So go check that out if you haven't had a chance yet. Oh man, it was a blast. It was a blast. We got to talk X-Men and hang out, and it was a great time. We got a very generous super chat from the one and only Machu Man. He says, "Uppies, love it, I love it." So go check out that stream, and then you'll get in the know on on our wonderful little inside jokes there. But without further ado, let's check in with our wonderful Chatmigos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and we thank you for that. So please give a thumbs up, share with your friends, let them know we got Iavawatu is in the house. If you're a Hushmigo, leave those dots. And without further ado, we've got Donald Layton in the house. Taco Boy is here. Macanita Silva is here. Zio Adams, what is up, Zio? Brick Something, how are you, sir? Dorian G is in the house. Wingnut 323, Hushmigoing it up. Literally Action Figs is here. NYC Figure Fanatic, how goes it, sir? Rhino Hobbies is here. Jurassic Jesser. Rawr. What is up, Jesser? Omega Weapon 13 is here. Blunt Force Honesty is Hushmigoing it up. Thank you so much. Venom 24 is here as well. Fortress Madamus is also in the house. Disavowed Action Figures. What is up, man? Stormfire Blizzard is here. We've got Just Jeff 45. Let's see. Dark Bulb. What is up, Dark Bulb? Sonic Rockman X is here. Chinovo is here. If I pronounce that wrong, I apologize. And then the Machu Man is here as well. The macho man. I want to be a macho man. Pletho is in the house. Thank you so much. PD Dubs, what is up, PD Dubs? We also have Shadow Bird is here. The Catalina Wine Mixer is in the house. Obi-Wan Chigones is here. Rick Jones is also here. Matt Gray, what is up, Matt Gray? Thank you for joining us today. All right. I think we're all cut up with our wonderful Chatmigos here. So, without further ado, next up is we like to put our guests on the hot seat every episode, Tom.
Are you familiar?
Are you familiar with the hot seat? Okay. So, since you already have an idea of what's going to happen, we're going to put you on the hot seat and ask you all those hard-hitting questions that inquiring minds want to know.
Bring it. Let's go.
Well, first off, we have to set the mood.
Oh.
Yes. There we go. That means we're ready to rock, by the way.
I can get roasted to this song. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Mario, take it away, sir.
Mr. Tom, I'm a huge fan, by the way, and I think you know
Thank
that.
you, Mario. Likewise, man.
I'm going to ask you two questions because you seem to be unfazed by being on the hot seat. So let's spice it up a little bit. One, what are the pros and cons of shooting 1/6 figures? And second question, who is your favorite toy photographer above everyone else?
Oh my God.
Okay. So to answer the first one, which is the easier question of the two, I like shooting 1/6 for their detail. Honestly, they capture light. And they have amazing detail in the eyes. I don't have to do like a lot of work to, because they use such great paints in the eyes. They pick up reflections really nicely. There is a con to that though, and it's all my dioramas are a 1/12 scale, so I have to play around with some stuff. And normally it doesn't look too right, but if you blur it enough, anything can look fine. So yeah, definitely details would be the number one thing. As for favorite toy photographer, oh my good lord, of all time,
Yes,
Jesus.
all time.
Ernie.
Everyone else is trash. No, I won't put those words in your mouth.
Yeah, God, I have like favorites for every like individual like category. Like I have like my favorite like anime shonen photographer, or I have like my favorite X-Men. I don't know. It's hard not to pick like someone as prolific as Johnny, like Sergeant Bananas. He's like, he brought so many people in here.
Look at this. He did his homework. He's all, I know Johnny hangs around with these knuckleheads.
Yeah.
And I hope that it fills his head big enough that he can't get through the door next time he's hanging out with you guys.
It's already that big, yeah.
Yeah, we'll tell him, we're like, Johnny, by the way, did you hear that Iwawatu said that you're his favorite toy photographer of all time ever?
I will never admit
Of all
that to him.
else. Yeah.
Never admit that to him ever. It was all lies.
Johnny's listening to this and he's like, that seems about right.
Yeah. I
Totally.
could just see him like holding like a figure, just all, yeah, I could see that. Oh,
That's
too
great.
good.
Thank you for such the hard question. I appreciate that. I'm not going to make any enemies off of that whatsoever. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, you look at your phone right now, you're all, no, Trevor, I didn't.
I was going to say Trevor, but I didn't want to play favoritism either. So I could have said 1,000 names there. There's so many good ones.
Yeah, there's so many. All right, Chamba.
Tom, what has been a nice surprise figure for you that came out recently? One that was just like, didn't expect it to be as dope as it is, but I'm loving this.
I'd probably have to say, and this is funny because we were talking about like the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltex before this, but the Flash, their Flash figure surprised me because I initially was going to pass on. I'm like, do I need another Flash figure? And then Machu had it at Legion's Con last year, and I played with it a little bit, and I'm like, God damn it, I gotta get this figure. And so that would surprise the hell out of me because you could get those like running poses like no other figure I've played with.
Yeah, it definitely is a very, very nice figure. I got to mess with his there as well. I was like, oh, you're tempting me, man. You're tempting me.
And then once you get one of those, you have to get more to match the scale. So, yeah, just a downward spiral.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's absolutely horrible.
Is that one like super expensive now? I don't know. Or it's still kind of like around the
I don't
same.
know, actually.
It should
Yeah.
be good because it didn't come out too long ago. Because it had just come out right before Legion's Con. So
Yeah.
Which is- I hate to even say that it were, it was a little not quite a year ago, but also,
Yeah, no, that's true.
I mean, we're already creeping up on the halfway point of the year.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
It's wild. It's wild.
Sucks.
Lago.
It sucks. Tom, how long does a shot take? Like the whole setup, the idea. For example, like that nice, super nice Fatal Attraction shot that you just posted.
Yeah,
Like I've seen people use that kind of like that pose, but like yours is like wow. And like how long would that take? Like the setup, the lights, all that stuff.
So that shot particularly is gonna be funny, and I hope I don't get hate for this. It didn't really take long at all because I was actually on the phone with my girlfriend while I was setting it up. So I know it was like less than an hour between setup, lighting, shooting, and before I was done. The edit on it took a lot longer, but the setup and stuff, I would say typically, man, I usually try to like I put on a movie in the background and I'll just do stuff on my coffee table. And usually by the end of the movie, I'm done. So like 90 minutes to 2 hours is like a session for a shot. Every now and again, though, if it's just not working, it could be 2 movies. I might watch a sequel afterwards. Yeah, so roughly about 2 hours is my average, I would say, for most shots. But that one was actually a fairly quick one. I think because I had it in my head and I was referencing the Hildebrandt card so heavily in my mind with it, so I knew like the poses I wanted to hit.
Nice.
Great.
All right. I've got 2 questions for you as well.
Okay.
All right. First off, what is your favorite manga that you're reading right now? And secondly, what's your favorite anime that you're watching right now?
Okay, so favorite manga that I'm reading right now, and I'm a bit jaded isn't the word for it, but I don't know. My Hero. It's hard for me to say anything other than My Hero. My Hero is rushing to the end right now. We're in like the end game, so I find myself waiting week to week to like just get the next chapter.
Mhm.
But I do like. I want to say One Punch Man is one of my favorite mangas, but it comes out so infrequently that I don't know when the next chapter is going to hit. It's always a surprise. It just like drops in there. So consistently, I'd probably say MHA, but One Punch Man would be like the one I actually like crave to know when the next chapter is dropping.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Anime. So right now I am actually catching up on Golden Kamuy, and I really love that one a lot. That one I have not laughed as hard as I do while watching that show. It's absolutely ridiculous. But coming out right now, it would be Kaiju number 8 because I'm really liking what they're doing with the translation from manga to anime on that, and it's been wild.
Yeah, I was telling you before the show, I just started watching it recently. I love it. I love it so far. It's great.
Yeah.
All right. We got Dark Bulb with a question in here. We're gonna give him this bonus question for the hot seat. What's your go-to editing program?
So I will tell you that all my pictures start off in Lightroom. That's where I do like my color corrections and that kind of stuff. Then I bring it over to, I do all my editing on my iPad because I'm on my computer all day at work. I don't want to be on it at night. So I bring it over to Photoshop on my iPad. That's where I like remove dust and stuff like that. But I don't like their actual editing software. So then I bring it over to Procreate. And that's where I do like the bulk of my editing is in Procreate. Because I just find it to be the most intuitive program. And it just like works really well. And then typically I'll bring it back to Lightroom one more time for just a final pass of like some color corrections. After I feel like doing something after you put your editing into the picture, doing something to kind of marry everything together, which is like usually adding like a color overlay or something like that, just helps unify the shot. So it doesn't just look like here's a photograph with some stuff stuck on top of it. So that's my
Interesting
flow. I like Procreate the most though of all of those things.
Okay.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that concludes this episode of the hot seat with Eye of Owatu. Thank you so much, sir. You did great.
Thank you.
You did great. Mario almost got you, but yeah, you did great.
Oh no, he'll probably be getting me for weeks as I get hate mail in my DM. So thank you. Yeah.
Mario got him.
Slow burn,
Mario
know?
got him. Yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
He planted the seeds.
I'm sorry, man.
It's all good. I knew it was coming. I knew something bad was coming.
It's all good. It's all for fun. It's all for fun, right? Tom's like, yeah, I'm going to have so much fun reading those DMs later.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be great. A blast.
Yeah, nothing lives forever on the internet, right? It's
Yeah. No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's all temporary.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we've got a new logo here with new t-shirts designed by the one and only Chamba here himself. So if you like what you see, head on over to our Creator Spring shop here and pick yourself up a sticker or a shirt or a coffee mug. Or if you want some of the older designs here, we've got these beautiful Chamba shirts as well. And we also have the classic versions here and sweaters. And, we've got a little bit of everything for you here. So head on over there, pick yourself something up cool to wear. And yeah, it is all there waiting for you. But let's move on to the good part where we talk about new toys. Are you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. There's some hot topics this week, aren't there?
There's a few.
Yeah. All right, but before we get there, another wonderful ad here. If you missed Thursday night's show, go check it out. It was a good time for sure. There was good times had here. This is one of the first times I tried to do some kind of dynamic thing with 1/6 figures. This was a pain in the butt to shoot. But it turned out pretty good. I like
Yeah,
it.
great.
You have the hot and cold colors as well in there,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Does it give the illusion of an explosion behind them?
Yeah,
All right.
it works. It's
All
just,
right.
Well, I
I'm
love
sure
it.
it was. I'm sure it was a pain though to actually display.
How much vape you had to put into that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. How many times did you pass out,
Did you
Cheney?
pass out?
It took a while. It took a while. I'll say that.
You took a mountain. What is it? You have a Mountain Dew vape. What is it? The
I
new
do.
one?
I have a yeah. It's Baja Blast. Actually.
Baja Blast, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wolverine's
That was
doing a Baja Blast right there.
Oh!
Yeah.
So yeah, that is my attempt at 1/6 scale figure photography.
It's hard to get them all in the shot, especially Wolverine with his claws, because it extends the arms like that, and then you got it. So you were either really far away, or you planned really well shooting this.
I did a lot of setup before, like with like the posing and everything. Like that was like the key part for me. I was like, okay, like this is, obviously the selling point of the whole thing. So after I got it all set up and nice and sturdy and made sure it fell down twice on me. And I like at one point I almost like, wanted to throw something and all right, we're walking away. And then I came back to it with, a different mindset and got it all set up. And then it was like, once it was like sturdy and not going anywhere, then it was like, okay, cool. Now I can do my thing. So it was
Cheney, does that Wolverine head really extend that far out, or did you?
neither of them do actually. So I had to use sticky tack to get them both to look up like that because there's
that ain't happening.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Both of them have the sticky tack on them to get them to look up like that. So
It looks good.
It does. It looks like Jubilee's looks super natural too. Like I would have thought that she could bend that far.
Thank you. It was challenging. I will say that. It's definitely challenging. All right. Enough of this. Let's talk toys. Tom, you are our guest. What do you want to talk about first?
I mean, I'm going to start with the hot button issue, right? Is it the Mafex Rogue that's on everybody's mind right now?
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. So we have promotional images now of the Mafex Medicom Mafex Rogue. So what are your thoughts on this, Tom?
I mean, it's an instant buy for me. I love the X-Men line that they're doing. I do have my minor gripes here or there, but they're so minor in terms of finally getting a Rogue for that line, and one that has multiple hands and multiple expressions. I wish he had relaxed hair. That middle expression, it's a little something happening with it. But outside of those two things, like I love the soft goods jacket, and like the shine on that metallic paint on her costume, just like it looks great. So I'm all about it.
All right, Mario.
You know, I this is exactly what I expected from Mafex, and I'll explain. Like, it looks good, but it doesn't look great. I agree with Tom. I don't know what the hell's going on with that middle expression. It doesn't look like Rogue. It looks like a great figure. I'm a little concerned about, the soft goods. Hopefully it doesn't hinder like the arm movement. It kind of looks like every other X-Men Mafex figure that they've done. It's like the same character playing different characters, or same actress playing different characters. You know what I mean? Like, she looks very similar to Psylocke and Jean. And I don't know if this is like reused buck, but it looks very similar to all the other bucks that they released. And I'll say it because I'm 796 Studios. Not as thick as I would like it to be. The proportions are a little off.
Yeah, to do it.
I didn't think you were going to go there. Did not
We
think you were
have
going to go
to.
there.
Yeah. Not enough cake,
But-
huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
Not enough. Yeah. A little. I don't. It's a little. The suit's a little baggy back there. What the hell's going on? It is. It's sculpted. You can
It
see
is. It's there. You can see it. We got eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think I initially said I was going to get 3. I'm dropping it down to 2. I'm going to buy 2 immediately.
Fair enough. Chamba.
I know we brought this. We may have brought this up before. It's like I wish they would just give us the faceplate method with the character, because that way you can have. Because the fact that they had to use, we got 3 whole head sculpts with the hair, same hair. If you had faceplates, you can give us 2 head sculpts, 3 faces that could interchange between the 2. I don't know, but yeah, I can kind of see what was brought up in regards to the face, the actual sculpt of it. It's like an early Jim Lee, where he did a lot of the similar faces for most characters, and it's probably evident a lot here. As far as the body sculpt and everything, Mafex tends to be like, I know we say this in the Discord often, it's like an import version of Legends, where they would use a similar base body and then just kind of rehash it in a sense, right? I am curious in regards to the soft goods, how much it'll hinder her elbow, because it'll crease up around the elbow, and because of that, it would limit the movement, even with the double joints and whatnot. So curious how that lasts. I'm not a fan of pleather in general, especially in the 1/12 scale. It just doesn't look as natural. It tends to be thicker. It works with these images, but I don't know if these photos sell it. In all fairness, though, a lot of the Mafex promo shots rarely sell the figure to me for the most part. It's just they follow the standard shots. It's like 3/4, front, back, all that type of stuff. And they show what the figure is, but there's no actual life to the posing, so it doesn't feel as natural. But I'm curious what the price is going to be. Yeah, and it's kind of giving what I was expecting as far as Mafex goes, but I don't know. I wanted a little bit more from them for her, I suppose. The green is nice, though. I know Tom brought that up. The metallic, that's a nice finish. It's kind of how I envisioned it. How they would translate the comic to physical form. So that part's nice. But yeah, with the hair, I don't know. It feels like it's lackluster because you only get the one hairstyle.
All right, Lago.
I was just sending you guys on the chat a bunch of images with all the faces from the Mafex figures, all the females, and Mario has a point. They do kind of all look the same, but they're different in a weird way, but the same at the same. Like an actress playing someone with different cosmetics and stuff on the face. But yeah, it's just underwhelming to me. I expected like a really, really good Rogue figure, like look like her, and have different hair sculpts, like the windy hair only. That's kind of like a big turnoff. The face, she looks very gothic. I don't know, with the like almost black lipstick. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
But is it the best rogue figure, 112 rogue figure that there's going to be for a while? Maybe. I don't know, but I don't know. The only reason why I would get this is to kind of maybe if like it sells out, you're going to kind of regret it type of thing.
Mhm.
Like that's the only thing that's kind of pulling me in, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this one. She's very,
Okay.
very pale too.
Mhm.
You know, so it's not perfect. Like everybody's saying, it's not perfect. It's okay, and you know, it's a good placeholder till the next best thing comes out.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair what is it, assessment for sure. So this kind of hit right where I figured it was going to go. Did I want more? Yeah. Like I think, you know, 2 different hairstyles would have been great. Maybe some kind of like more expression smile, you know, that would have been really, really cool. Chamba's got a point when he says that, you know, it would be better to swap out the face plates with the 2 different hairs. That would have been ideal. I agree with Mario as well, saying that, you know, they kind of like it seems kind of almost cookie cutter, but it's like this is kind of like their, I guess, their representation of like the Jim Lee X-Men. So they're all kind of like following suit, if you will. I said 2 before I even saw the other shots. I'm in for at least 1, just because I have all the other ones. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I have all the other Mafex X-Men, so it's like I gotta have this, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the pleather either, but funny thing is we haven't had like a actual like soft goods jacket on this scale of a rogue since the old Toy Biz days. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's, you know, that's something that we haven't had in a very, very long time. So it's cool to see them do that and to utilize it. It doesn't look horrible by all means, but it's not exactly what I was, you know, I guess what I had wanted. I'm still getting it though. Like at the end of the day, as many like gripes as I have and whatnot, I'm still picking this thing up because it's going to look great next to my Gambit. Like Tom was saying, it's going to look great. You know, like we're inching closer and closer to at least finishing like a blue team.
Mhm.
You know, like we're closer to a blue team than we are, you know, a red team, or I mean a gold team. So technically, I think all we would need now is Jubilee and Beast, and blue team's done. Like I'm happy with that. I can't complain about that. So yeah, I don't hate this, but I don't love it either. I think the more that I kind of look at these images, and it's going to look a little bit different from these images when it comes out in what, like a year from now or a little bit over a year. It'll look a little bit different from this anyway. So the more I see the more we're going over the images, I'm like, okay, this will work. It's going to look great next to Gambit and Cyclops and Psylocke and Wolverine, and Magneto and stuff like that. So I'm in for this. All right, let's keep it moving here. Mario, where are we going to go next?
Let's talk Hulkbuster.
You got it, dude. All right, so they have announced celebrating 85 years of Marvel. We've got a new Hulkbuster here. What is this? What is it? Let's go back to some pictures here. Here we go. This will work. All right. So, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it looks great. I wasn't like I've been slowing down on Legends, and ever since '97 came out, I've been jumping back in. I made some rules for myself that I immediately threw out the window. So I think I'm going to get this guy. He looks great. I remember I had the old Toy Biz one, and I absolutely loved that. Was it Toy Biz? Yeah, right.
Which
It
is the
looked
one,
like
yeah,
this.
with the tank. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that figure. And I think this one looks better, and it looks like it'll definitely move better. So I'm in. I don't know what's the price. Does anybody know what the price is on this?
I think it's 60, isn't it?
I don't know if they said anything.
I thought I heard somewhere it was 60. I could be wrong though.
I'd pay $60 for this. I think 60 would be worth it. It's like buying a Build-A-Figure, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's going to be huge. Just that comparison alone, you could just get the sense of scale for him. So I'm in. I'm in for one.
Machi said that what is it? The unhelmeted version looks like J Shot.
Does it?
What?
Yeah, he said, okay, I made a comment in one of my chats. The 20 head sculpt looks like J Shot in an Iron Man suit. Nice.
Yeah, Rick Jones saying 60, so I'm guessing you're right, 60.
Yeah, I think it was 60.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, it comes with a decent amount of stuff, right? Doesn't it come with was it 2 or 3 sets of hands? We got 2 fists here, 2 gripping hands. All right, Tom, what are your thoughts?
Just like Mario said, like I had the Hulkbuster from the old Toy Biz wave, and I loved it. I think that this is a great like modern interpretation of that. I don't even know if it's the exact same armor, if it's like a slightly different variation on it.
Yeah, I think this is a more modern Hulkbuster.
Yeah, the legs seem a little bit more panely than I remember like the older one being. But I love the way he looks. The scale is amazing. He's going to be a heavy piece of plastic, which is awesome. And that helps you feel that price point right in your hand. That said, I've also slowed down on my Marvel Legends buying to the point where I might wait to see after the first round of this kind of comes out, see if the price drops a little bit, maybe wait for that sweet spot, because a lot of that happens with some of their, larger figures. But I think he looks great. Something about the reds that they use in the plastic, though, every time I get one, I always see a lot of like weird lines or weird imperfections in mine. Yeah, it's like some kind of like modeling defects in it. And I just worry that, this is going to be a lot more of that because he's so big. But, that's just guessing. Who the heck knows?
Yeah, I wish sometimes why don't they just paint it,
Yeah.
Or I know what they're trying to go for, and that's the metallic flake in like mixed in with like the plastics and stuff. But I think they should just go for like a painted look,
Yeah, because you get that pearlescent metallic kind of look. Like it would look a lot better. I would imagine it's probably in budget. Oh my goodness, this guy.
Oh.
So I want to go ahead and highlight his comment first. He says, sorry, it's busy tonight with work, but I'll catch the replay. I'm enjoying all of you in the background. Well, thank you so much, Shelf Presence. He just gifted 5 Toy Migos memberships to the channel. Thank you so much, sir. And around here, Tom, we scream when people gift memberships or become a new member. So on 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much, Shelf Presence. You are a god amongst men, sir. Thank you so much. And that went to Loki, Bearded Build, Stormfire Blizzard, Manic Mike, and Chillzone Collectibles. So you guys are definitely going to want to come hang out with us on Thursday night for the extra. We'll be talking X-Men 97 for the extra. So just a heads up there. Utilize that new membership for sure. All right. Chamba, where are you at on this?
I think this looks awesome. Yeah, how long has it been since we've seen this Hulkbuster, really? It's been
too long.
Not too long, right? I think this looks fantastic. And now I really can't unsee J-Shot. I had a better look. I was like, oh, cool. He has to buy this now at this point, doesn't he?
Yeah. He doesn't have a choice in the matter.
No, not at all. Yeah, I think this looks great. I understand the whole red swirly plastic thing. It's kind of something that you notice with a lot of the Hasbro products when they do the metallic thing.
I think it was budgeting. Yeah, I think it was budgeting because they're only allotted X amount of money per figure and wave and stuff. So it's like if you can kind of combine the coloring with the plastic that you're doing, you're kind of saving some money, so you can add more accessories and whatnot.
For sure.
And I know a lot of people they're like, oh well, that shouldn't be a factor, but that's the tools that they have to work with. You know what I mean? Like that's the reality of it.
I think it looks great. I don't really buy a lot of Legends, so I don't know if it's a pickup. But honestly, I'd be lying if I didn't see it at a show, and I'd be like, yeah, that just looks too cool. So but no, it looks great.
Probably encountered this at a Target or something like that. I don't know if it's a fan channel or not. I'm coming home with it regardless what the price is.
Yeah.
If I see it in person, it's
Yeah.
coming home with me. It's
That's
the way it
fair.
is.
That's
Chamba,
fair.
you might see this at San Diego.
Ugh.
You going home with it?
Do you know what? You know what put me off though? I'm like, I'm not gonna bring that back. That thing is heavy as.
Yeah.
It's heavy as. It's gonna take
then-
up way too much space. I ain't.
And
doing
then
that.
I'll stand there by you and go, you could just send it home with me and I'll send it in the next
No, I'd
package."
rather.
Yeah.
I still don't want that. It's like, because then I have to think about. I'm like, where am I displaying that? That thing's gonna take up way too much real estate.
All right, I'm sending you one, Chamba, and I
No,
think
no,
at
I
least
don't want-
5 other people in the chat will send you one
Yeah.
too.
I'll
There you
send them
go.
one.
That would be so
Yeah.
annoying.
He
It
just
would be
has a-
so annoying. I'll be honest.
every time you just get it, like you just week by week, you're oh, another Hulkbuster. Oh, look at that, another Hulkbuster.
Funny. This is a good joke, guys. Yay.
We've gotten to the point now, guys, where my
Mhm.
nephews don't even want them anymore. I
No,
can't give
they
them
don't.
away. Please stop.
Dude, we'll
sending
see.
them.
We'll see Chamba on the news. This man is the most generous guy. He just keeps donating
Giving
Hulkbusters.
Hulkbusters. Yeah.
He's donated 500 Hulkbusters. Wow.
Why Hulkbusters? You don't need to know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a lot of them.
All right, Lago.
Yeah, I think it's cool for people that wanted the a new Hulkbuster from Marvel Legends. You know,
Mhm.
I'll buy one off you, Chamba.
And
He's gonna wait for the the hit Ross or something.
And by buy, he's meaning he would just take one from you.
Yeah.
He's-
Take it. It's a free gift by the door. Just take it.
No, I think it's great. It does remind me a lot of the Marvel Select version.
I think it's the same armor. That's why.
Yeah, same armor. And I had that one, and I liked that one when I had it. I think it's really cool that the chest plate comes off in the back because they wanted to keep it inside the package, so that stuff comes off, and you can see the arc reactor, which I think is a nice little detail. I do agree with you guys with the paint. Every Marvel Legends Iron Man, and I don't get a lot of Marvel Legends, but every Marvel Legends Iron Man I have has that, like, the plastic feels weird. Even not even just color, like the plastic just feels a little like the joints feel kind of like gummy. I don't know. There's something about it that always turns me off. But yeah, if I see this at a store on sale, I'll pick it up. But right now, like taking that and thinking about me and my collection, as far as like 112-ish Hulkbuster, I have that Sentinel one, and I never could put that one. Like, I love that one a lot.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
That one's
That's a gorgeous one.
It's one of my that thing does not get out of my collection, out of my display. I love that figure. So like every single Hulkbuster I get, I'm going to compare it to that, even if it's very different price range and
So it sounds
quality.
like you're saving some money on this one then.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's cool though. It's cool. It's cool for sure. I like the little details above the size, the little like silver parts. I like all that stuff.
Mhm.
But it's great. I don't want to like be bashing or anything. It's cool. It's cool.
Sonic Rockman X says the Fallen Fit you buy ?
Laughing
And then Ernie said himself, he's all, no, Cheney is right. Yeah, you're not gonna buy it off him. You'd be like, bye. I mean, you're gonna give me one. I love you, Ernie. You have no shame whatsoever.
What's he gonna say? One of the things. Here, I got a care package from Chamba.
Yeah.
Care package.
Yeah, this looks really cool. I just I'm really trying to stick to my only X-Men. Like I as you guys were saying too, like you've been cutting back on the Legends. I had to like dial it back to just strictly X-Men stuff. Like I can't just go buying up, all the cool Legends that I think look awesome. I did break that rule for She-Hulk, by the way, but
She looks awesome. You have to.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, guys. I swear. But with all that said, this does look really cool. I like the size of it. He's very towering. It's that taking the helmet off option, that's very cool. This is gonna look really cool in a lot of people's displays. Unfortunately, I don't have the room for this. There's not a mutant inside there or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and pass. Now, however, if I do find it, if I'm in Target or wherever and it's, deeply discounted, it may entice me. I might be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this. This is cool looking. So, oh, God.
What's he saying now?
Machi says, and you got to get this J-Shot lookalike to go against She-Hulk. We had J-Shot on, and he was expressing he did not like the She-Hulk whatsoever.
Really?
So, yeah. He wasn't a fan of it. He wanted angry expressions, not the smiling, happy She-Hulk. So
He wanted a He-Hulk.
yeah.
Different era of She-Hulk. She got savage much later. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving here. Let's see. Chamba, where are we going to go next?
Let's go to the Coal Factory Black Dog from Damn Toys. Scroll up a little bit.
Get your damn toys are damn toys.
All right. I know nothing about this, so you'll have to fill me in.
Yeah, Damn Toys, they do this thing, collaboration with the Coal Factory type thing, where they've got a bunch of different like art style figures. They've got the if anyone remembers the what was they? I guess
The gas station?
Gas station ones. They've got those twins. Yeah,
prison
the
inmates?
prison.
Yeah.
Yep, inmates. They've got the Elvis, that robotic Elvis thing that they had.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of part of that line, I guess. And this is just the latest one that they showed off. I guess it's like a dragon.
Yeah.
I guess it's neat. It's a neat design. They've got great soft goods. The base bucks. It's essentially like a copy of an older SH Bodycoon, but it does the job. But I do like the art style sculpting, and the soft goods are always top notch. So this thing looks pretty good. Not a bad price too. Like considering how much some of the other ones cost.
Yeah, dude.
This one is on the lower end. So
I'm very impressed with the way that hoodie sits for being 1/12 scale.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They really know what they're doing with soft goods. So
like that's very impressive. Tom, what are your thoughts on this?
Like you guys have said, I love the soft goods on it. I feel like Damn Toys, their stuff has been like the second coming of the old 3A style soft goods that just like looks so good on a smaller scale figure. Somehow they work magic. I'm not collecting any of the art, like the art toys in this scale. I've been starting to slowly get into that at 1/6. So it's like it's a pass for me in that regard, but it looks cool as hell. Like I've come back and looked at this exact same photo gallery set probably 4 or 5 times just because it looks so cool, and I also don't understand exactly what's happening, but I like it.
All right. Machi Man wants to set the record straight. J-Shot does not hate buff women. Yes.
Just that She-Hulk.
Yes, just that
Just
She-Hulk
one
figure.
in particular.
Oh, right. Mario.
Tom, you know who collects this stuff?
Who? Oh, I do.
Johnny does.
And I
got 'em
enjoy his
all.
photography like I enjoy all of his photography.
Exactly.
Being
Yeah.
my favorite toy photographer.
Yeah.
Of
He
all
makes it
time.
look so good.
He does.
They Damn Toys knocks it out with their soft goods for sure, and I agree with Tom. They are very similar to the older 3A stuff, which was awesome back in the day. The base bucks are kind of similar to that too, where they're okay. They're not the greatest,
They're not the best,
but they're okay for customs. Like my Rude Boy is on a Damn Toys buck, and I love it. I really am shocked to see that this is approximately $56 because
Right? Isn't that crazy?
dude, like some of the other stuff was like $200, and that's
I
the only
know.
reason why
I
I
know.
don't have them. The only other Damn Toys figure that I got with soft goods was
You son of a bitch.
He's like,
Sorry,
these
Lago.
damn. He's like these damn toys.
toys. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep thinking damn toys. You guys keep saying damn toys. Like,
These
damn toys.
damn toys. I'll try and wrap it up quickly.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
I
The
like
price
the
is
soft
great.
goods.
But,
Yeah, the price is too much, but now because the price is a little bit lower, I might try them out. And if anything, I think it'd be worth it. Just the price alone would be worth it for just the soft goods alone. So there, I yield my time.
Lago, what are your thoughts on this?
Just that's it.
Yeah, he hates it.
No. No, the price is good. Yeah, I think the dragon head is cool. The price is great. I thought it was even more expensive. They do look like 3A figures. Everything. Everybody. Ready? I go last, so like everybody said everything
Yeah.
usually, and I'm like, he said what I was gonna say. And I was like,
Well,
he
you're
said what
going
I was
first
gonna say.
next, so you're fine.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
switch it up.
Now
Lago, you're
I'm out
first.
of juice. I'm out of juice. Can't do
Well,
it.
no, I mean, you're selecting the next one. so
56
that's what I mean.
14. That 14 cents really does it for me.
Puts it
but-
over.
Yeah, that's I thought 56 13. I'm in 14.
Oh,
But I'm
one
really
penny
interested.
over.
I'm
huh?
interested in the good luck card. That's the one I really want.
Oh.
But yeah, like what everybody said, it's cool. I like this one. I like that dragon head on it. I don't like the other head so much. For 56 bucks, you're getting your bang for your buck. So I think it's way worth it.
Mhm.
I'm just afraid that like it's an error on the price. Like I still can't believe it's $56. So but we'll
Yeah,
see.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Doesn't
It's
sound right.
very-
Yeah,
Sounds like
but
half
It's
the price
very
of
low
figures.
for damn toys.
if it is 56, that's great. That's great.
I wouldn't surprise me if they bumped it up to like 90 if this was a mistake.
Yeah,
and it's
I mean,
actually
like that
great.
makes more sense.
Makes
for
more
them.
sense.
That
Yeah.
makes more sense, bro.
It makes more sense as you were saying, Chamba, earlier. It's just like, or I think it was Chamba, maybe it was Mario, that was like just for the soft goods alone. If you were to buy those items separately, it'd be like
Yeah.
$40 for the hoodie. You know,
That's what I'm tempted for. If at this price, I'm like, I could just pick it up just because, just replace the head.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
a solid fig right there.
Or you would throw that hoodie on a different figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool jacket. It's a cool jacket.
It is. It's a very cool jacket. Yeah, at that price point, it's definitely tempting. But I agree with everything Lago said, and I don't want to take up too much of his time. So yeah, I'm
You
just
guys are out. You're gonna say it. You can't say it. You can't say it, man. You guys are that.
You guys are that. You know
You
it.
guys are that. You know?
so we'll just move right along here. Lago, what,
I like
what-
how
what
he
did-
flipped it on us. Like
Right?
we were, putting our hand in our face.
No. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, I was looking down at my phone, and I saw the Omega Rangers on sale on Hasbro Pulse, and I'm like, man, I don't want to spend shipping. I'm gonna ask these guys if they have Hasbro Pulse. That's what was going on in my head.
Okay.
That's exactly what was going on in my head. Where are we at here? I don't know. Go up. Let's see.
We're
That's
at the top.
I think.
Yeah.
We're at
Shall
the
I
top.
go to your page? Is there
No,
more
my
over there?
page is basically the same as yours.
No,
Okay.
you got a couple of
Hours.
other stuff.
Let's go down. Yeah, there's nothing for me to talk about here. Next,
Not even Pan?
the pan. We talked about pan, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we?
Okay, yeah. Though the Jim Lee turtles, that's really cool. I think the Jim Lee turtles are cool. It's just a concept, by Brandon Gash. But
Oh.
these Jim Lee turtles, he kind of hinted at them, a sneak peek. He posted them on his page.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm excited to see if they ever come into fruition. These super 90s vibes, something that's out of the ordinary.
Well, I mean, technically, we've got every other version of turtle out there. now,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But this one is like, wow, I didn't even think about that. But that's cool. I can't. If it does happen, I wonder what company would do it. It'd probably be cool if they did it, but we'll see. Really cool designs, and I'd like to see these come alive, not for real like Toy Story, but like come dead. Yeah. Not alive. My job is done here.
Yeah, this is what happens when Lago selects one.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, Tom. What are your thoughts on this?
I just thank my lucky stars every day that I don't collect turtles, because I'd be the most broke person on the face of this planet right now. Because I swear to God, if you collect turtles, you are getting a whole new set of figures almost weekly these days, right?
Yeah.
This would be rad as hell though to see. I would just love to see it. I love seeing all the turtle stuff that comes out. I used to love the cartoon growing up. Still like the movies when they come out, except for the Bay stuff personally. It's awesome. I mean, more of this crazy, this property and this artist style. I'm all for that kind of thing.
Were you a fan of the Jim Lee turtles back in the day?
I honestly didn't even know he did turtles.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this is all new to me.
Nice. All right, Mario.
I'm there with you, Tom. I didn't even know this existed. I didn't know Jim Lee did turtles, but dude, I am turtled out, man. Like so much turtles, turtle this and turtle that. That being said, though, this is a pretty cool idea, and I'd probably be tempted to pick one up just to try it out, but it really depends on like who would be making them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but God, too many turtles. That's my stance.
Okay, fair enough. Chamba.
I've always loved these designs because they're so ridiculous. It's very 90s.
Yeah.
Like
He's got a cybernetic arm.
I love it. A few
Really?
years back, I did fan art of it because I'm like, if these were figures, oh, so good. I know they originally released them in Playmates, but they didn't finish off the 4. They only did 3.
Are you kidding me?
So I'm hoping a company would actually tackle them now and just give you the actual set of 4, because that would be wicked. Yeah, based on just this sculpt, I know it's just a concept, proof of concept, but I would love them. Like, just based on this alone, like they could just give me everything that they show here. I'd be like, yeah, top notch. But yeah, it would, if it was a reality, it'd be wicked. Not like Toy Story, but
Yeah, no,
yeah,
not like
it'd be
Toy
wicked.
Story. We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, no. Everything Lago said, I want that.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yep. Yeah, no, I always like the Jim Lee designs of the turtles too, because as Chamba said, they're so just crazy and insane, like just pure 90s. Like they've got pouches, cybernetic arm here.
He's
like,
Cable now.
yeah. I loved it. So I would be very tempted on a Jim Lee turtle set. I'd be like, this is gonna look very different from everything else that I have. I could even throw these guys in, like an X-Men display and have them team up
100%.
because they would fit, like,
Yeah.
so, and I think it's very cool that Brandon's doing little teases like this and stuff like that. He's doing a lot of good work out there. So I'm very excited to see what the final reveal is and where these are going to be coming from. So yeah, I'm tempted. I'm definitely tempted. I'll say this. I'm definitely, I'm excited to see more. I want to see more. I want to see where these are coming from, their articulation and whatnot, because I might be in on these.
This could be just fan art, really, because I see a lot of sculptors just doing fan art. Just
What if it's
you know,
amazing
what if?
Yamaguchi?
Oh,
Rebel Tech.
Those garbage shoulders, bro.
whoa!
I'll talk about it.
Yep. All right. Well, we are about out of time here. Tom, I wanted to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you guys for
taking
having me.
time out of your day to come hang out with us. We greatly appreciate that, man.
Totally.
Of course, love talking toys, so down for it whenever.
Heck yeah. And we thank you for it. Lago, are you okay over there? Or
I'm having a great time. Fantastic.
You've never had a better time ever?
No, like this is probably the most important day of my life. This hour.
So this beats out like all of your children being born and everything.
getting married, being born. Me being born, this is better than me being born.
Wow, that's a high praise right there.
He was born for this moment.
Yes.
See?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use that later, by the way. So
Good.
I'll be like, Lago loves this show so much. It's more important than everything. Well, thank you, Lago. I appreciate that.
Oh no, thank
do.
That
you.
warms
And
my
thank,
heart.
and thank Mario for that amazing description of the damn toys. Did he freeze? He's stuck for like a second. I'm like, dang, he's like really
He's
sick
doing
of
a
it.
great job. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up on your way out if you've not already. And Tom, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can just follow me on Instagram. At I've that's pretty much it. I post pictures every now and again. No cadence to it whatsoever.
All right. You keep it fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Mario, how do we keep up with you, sir?
These damn toys. You follow me at 796 Studios on Instagram, TikTok, Vero, not Twitch. You can catch me on the first Tuesday of every week on Chatmigos Assemble. Catch me on the first Thursday of every month on Toying Around channel, Unboxing Thursday, Enablers Edition. Good night, Lago.
And Chamba, how do we keep up with you?
You can find me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, on the Toymigos Discord, Chatmigos Assemble, then on Dolls Thursday. Also, I am open for pre-order sketches for Anime Expo, Evo, and San Diego Comic-Con pickup. Color ones only, because I might do some black and whites there. I don't think so. But if you want a sketch, you have to hit me up prior to the show.
All right. Fair enough. And Lago, how do we keep up with you?
Before I say this, Mario, I love you, bro. You're my best friend.
too,
you know
man.
that. Yeah.
He needed to preface what he's going to say, right?
But no,
Yeah,
No, before I get savage.
yeah.
no. But yeah, you guys are cool.
Thank you.
Lago Figs, Instagram and YouTube. That's where you can find me. And I
Oh,
think
man.
next Friday, I'll be at the not next Friday. Is it next Friday? Next Friday, I'll be at the American Dream Mall for the opening of the Bandai Namco store.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty cool.
So check out his YouTube for videos and stuff.
Yeah, I'll post. I'll have interviews and everything.
All right.
Wicked.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see.
You have any other new videos coming up or any that have dropped?
I should, but it's kind of hard sometimes. But I'll post up a hunt video. I recorded some stuff this weekend.
Awesome.
I'd like to open up some stuff, but it's difficult sometimes. But yeah.
Mhm. Agreed. All right. Well, you can find me Chenny180 on Instagram. Check out the Toymigos Instagram as well. Toymigos on Facebook, Toymigos Facebook group. Every Tuesday night here. Every Thursday night, They're Not Dolls. Don't forget, if you're a member, we're going to be talking X-Men 97 on the Extra on Thursday night. So come check that out. Got a couple videos dropping this week, so keep an eye out for those. And yeah, that about wraps it up. So as always, thank you guys so much. I am Cheney180.
I'm Lago Figs.
I'm Chamba.
I'm 796.
I'm Iwatu.
There you go. And Chatmigos. Awesome.